Hi all. So in this video we will discuss about assertions in TestNG, basically hard assertion and soft assertion, right? So in TestNG, a hard assertion immediately stops test execution when a validation fails and marks the test as failed, right? A soft assertion allows the test to continue execution even after failure, right? Collecting all assertion results and report them together when assertAll method is called, right? So these are the basic theories you need to know once you assert the test methods, right? Okay, so now we will see how to do kind of hard assertion, right? Okay, so think always through the assertions we are looking for the expected result and actual results. Expected result is tally with actual results or not, right? Okay, so we can say just assert, right? That assert comes from org.testng. Here you can see that first one, right? So you need to take the first one, then you can see that import is also appear here, right? Here you can say assert.assertEquals here. So you can see that you can pass integer values, right? Or you can pass longs, right? Characters, double, right? And string values, right? You can pass anything, but the first value it is taken as actual and second value taken as expected, right? Okay, right. So now this time I need to pass kind of strings, right? We can say like string s1 is equal, we can say apple, right? Okay, so this one is my expected string, or instead of s1 I can say expected string, expected str, right? Here now I can say assert dot, right? Assert dot assert equals, right? Assert equals, then I need to say actual value, right? Okay, so actual value I just pass as apple, right? And the expected value I just say expected str, right? Okay, so then I can say like s out, right? S out, uh, we will print like letters, right? A, right? Then after the assertion I will say b, right? I will say b, right? Okay, b is here, right? So then what I can do is I can annotate it, this TestNG annotation at test annotate, right? So then it will become a test method, right? Okay, now I'm going to run this test, right? And I will check whether that letter A and letter B both are printed, right? Okay, let's see. Then I just run this, I execute this method, right? Hard assertion demo. um, Here now you can see that yeah, this one is passed. The reason is that expected result is exactly matches the actual result, right? So now I'm going to change the actual results to orange, right? So my expected result is apple, but actual result is orange now. So now I'm going to run this one, right? Okay, yeah, method is executing. We'll see the results, right? Here you can see there's a failure. That failure here, but you can see here the A is printed, right? A is printed, that means this line is executed without any issues, right? uh, so from the assertions it says expected is apple, but actual one is orange, right? It gives the failure exactly, right? Okay, now we will go with the soft assertion, right? So in here now you know the method execution order, right? TestNG annotation order, right? Okay, so I will just say like at before, right? Before class, right? Before class, here I can say public void, then I can say like define, or yeah, define define, or init method we can say like we can say like it's kind of initialization. We can give a name like initialization, right? In here you can define your soft assertion, right? So I will just define my soft assertion in the global scope, right? Here this is the global scope. I will define global scope private, sorry, I just say public. Yeah, private is fine, right? For this class only, private private soft assert, right? Soft assert, right? Soft assert. Then what you can do is soft assert is equal new soft assert. So then I create the object of this soft assert, right? Here this one is says private field soft assert is assigned but never accessed. Yeah. And here you can, I can give like this way, right? I give the same example to this one, right? And I make this to at TestNG annotation with, I need to make it as a test method, right? Here the expected result and actual results, right? Okay, so instead of this assert, I will say it's soft assert, right? Soft assert dot assert equals, right? So now we'll see the results, right? So now you can understand this one is expected result is apple, and then actual one is orange, not tally, right? Then I run this test method, right? It's executing. Here the method is passed. Now we can see that both A and B are uh, printed, though which is a failure point, right? But report doesn't say anything like that. Console doesn't say anything which is pass of failure. So what we can do is we can say SoftAssert dot assert all. So assert all will gives us the results regarding assertions, right? Okay, then I will run this again. So once I run this, right, then what happened is here it will gives the assertion failure, right? It says that apple, the expected result is apple and actual result is orange, but you can see still A and B both are printed. That means in soft assertion, though there is a failure in middle of that method, right, it will execute the further steps, right? It doesn't just terminate the process through that failure point. Instead of that, it will execute the method further and give the assertion as a bulk result, right? So though if there are lots of assertion failures, it will list down all the assertion failures, right? So now you might have kind of doubt why we use asserts, hard assertions instead of soft assert. Yeah, in automation some points like if you think like in this point, if there is a failure, no need to execute this furthermore, right? So then at that moment you can just put hard assertions, right? So if you think like yeah, there is a failure, that's fine, right? But you need to execute further lines, right? And get the results, kind of results, right? Then you can use soft assertions, right? Okay.